What's up? It's Hood Politics with your boy Uriah. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you can, show your boy some love in the GoFundMe or the Cash App. Preferably the Cash App. But check me though. Boy, you lefties, when you fuck up, boy, y'all know how to fuck up. Boy, I'm telling you, you're great at it. Y'all did it so bad this time. That boy Barry had to come out and drop some game for y'all. Check him.
Former President Obama has been commenting on the current state of politics in recent interviews, and he's warning progressive Democrats to be careful how they pitch their platforms. Take a look.
If you believe, as I do, that we should be able to reform the criminal justice system so that it's not biased and treats everybody fairly, I guess you can use a snappy slogan like defund the police, but you know you've lost a big audience the minute you say it, which makes it a lot less likely that you're actually going to get the changes you want done.
Hey, look at Barry giving you lessons on how to grift. Y'all niggas grifting and slacking. You fuck it out. Gary said, let me show you how you do this grifting shit, man. You got to speak to both sides, man. You can't just slide all that crazy shit in there on the first rip, man. You got to ease it on in there. Let's see if they took heed to game. Did they get mad? What they do? Let's watch.
So, does he have a point here, Sonny?
You know, I'm always loath to criticize President Obama because I'm such a fan, but I do think he's wrong here.
Uh-oh, dumbass alert.
When you think about defund the police, that's not a term that was crowdsourced or tested in focus groups. You know, that's a term that was born a rallying cry.
It was a rallying cry? Really? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Traffic disruptions and loud messages aren't the only things memorable about Saturday's Black Lives Matter march to the gates of the state fair.
Pizza and bacon, fry like bacon.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a rallying cry right there. Really?
Born out of this over-policing of black and brown communities, born out of the frustration of seeing black and brown men and women killed in the streets by police officers.
I'm not even gonna touch that shit, bro. I'm so sick of it. But check out her Black Lives Matter right quick.
Pizza and bacon, fry like bacon.
What some may find offensive is also free speech. What's ironic here is that marchers were being protected by the very officers targeted in the chant.
Statements and chants like that are just ignorant. You know, I find it absolutely disgusting.
Ain't that a bitch? Man, if I were them cops, man, I'd have pulled straight off and went home. Clocked out. The fuck? How you gonna talk shit about the people you asking for protection from? Ain't that a march on your own?
Defunding the police does not mean, for the 100th time I've explained, it does not mean eliminating police departments. It doesn't mean stripping agencies for all of their money.
Well, Minneapolis didn't get the memo, okay? Because like regular people, when they hear defund, they defund.
Today in a marathon hearing, residents weighed in about what they think should happen. And in a strange twist, we learned that Minneapolis is now paying some police officers to retire.
They paying the cops to leave. They paying the cops to quit.
It's very distressing.
There is a pandemic of crime. I don't want to live my life in Minneapolis like this anymore.
More than 150 people giving their thoughts to the Minneapolis City Council about what should happen to the Minneapolis Police Department in the 2021 budget.
I don't feel safe in my own city. I don't go downtown to visit my brother or go to my favorite restaurants and breweries anymore, not because of COVID, it's because I don't want to get mugged or carjacked. This is a very real fear.
The issue of policing hangs over the city. Last week, the council approved spending $500,000 to pay other departments to help MPD, which Chief Madera Arredondo says is down 161 officers from the beginning of the year. 40 of those have left, and 121 are on leave, such as PTSD medical leave, after the unrest in the city following the death of George Floyd.
Goddamn Florida riots done traumatized the cops, man. They ain't coming back. Would you? Huh? Nigga ain't showing no love. They had to go through that shit for what? I can't. Shit, Portland went for that shit over 100 days. All that crazy. They dipped, man. Y'all lucky, man. Some of us crazy one bit. sitting there with the gun off safety, just shooting at everybody coming. Shooting at everybody coming.
Meantime, many residents, some of whom testified at the council hearing, still want dismantling MPD to be the council's priority.
So I hear the fear of the callers before me, but the fact really must be stated that the police respond after an event occurs. They don't and won't keep us safe. You pledged to defund and dismantle the Minneapolis Police Department, and we're here to hold you accountable.
Wait a minute. Sonny said y'all wasn't taking away the police. Sonny said she wasn't taking all that money. She was reallocating, right? No. The caller said y'all were gonna defund and dismantle. That mean that shit ain't gonna be there no more. That mean it's something else. It's gonna be something new. Ain't gonna be the police. What you talking about, Sonny?
Y'all don't sound scared. Y'all sound racist.
That dumbass. Y'all don't sound scared. Y'all sound racist. Look what you niggas done did. Y'all got the motherfucker. Y'all done stamped the police as designated nigger killers. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Now, presence of police mean black lives are in danger. This is the mindset y'all selling. Dumbass.
At the same time this battle over police staffing is waged, Minneapolis is offering city employees, including police officers who are old enough to retire, a $30,000 incentive to do so. The city council approved that plan last month, and officers with enough years of service to be eligible are receiving this letter.
Y'all city council dumber than a bitch. Crime rising and they pushing goddamn cops out. Boy. I'm staying in Florida forever.
Reimagining policing in this country to address systemic racism.
You know, every time she keeps saying reimagining policing, this is the shit that come to my mind.
Protect serve in place. 4 minutes, 15 seconds lapse.
Maniac is imminent. Request advice.
With a firm tone of voice, demand maniac lie down with hands behind back.
Simon Phoenix, lie down with your hands behind your back.
Come on, bro. This don't seem like the shit they want to do.
Maniac has responded with a scornful remark.
Approach and repeat ultimatum in an even firmer tone of voice. Add the words or else.
Simon Phoenix, lie down on the ground or else.
Y'all know I ain't bullshit. Then just as soon as the shit hit the fan, you could just imagine their ass over there like this.
We're police officers. We're not trained to handle this kind of violence.
Y'all notice what they want? They talking about social workers and all that shit. Look at them. They done defund goddamn Minneapolis, and now this what this shit look like.
We defund school programs all the time, and they call it defunding school programs, yet no one seems to have a problem with that. But people all of a sudden have a problem with defunding the police, that term. And I don't think you should allow people to co-opt the movement and tell protesters what language they should use.
These be the moments where I just think this broad is the dumbest motherfucker on the planet Earth. But where are you? Are you serious? Really? Why y'all keep confusing educate? No, really, it's your lefties with your soft shit. Try to, oh, well, they defund programs and defund school programs all the time. Nobody has a problem. What happens when they defund that program, son? It disappears. So, bimbo, When you say defund the police, which means to prevent funds for continuing to go there, that mean no more money go there. You ain't say cutbacks. Motherfuckers heard of cutbacks. Stop insulting our intelligence. People know about cutbacks. No. Y'all said defund. You heard the caller. She said dismantle. You fooling yourself, man.
I think what he's saying is how people perceived that message and how it was carried through is the problem. That's, I think, what he's saying. Be aware of how you're presenting yourself, because people do grab it and run. It's, you know, we saw it in Miami. We saw it all over Florida, how people took that message. Didn't matter how many times you said, that's not what it means. People took that because the right kind of grabbed it and turned it into something else.
You see how the lefties do? They try to make you feel like you're crazy. Why did you believe defund the police meant defund the police? We didn't mean defund the police. We just kept saying defund the police. Get the fuck out of here. All y'all jumped on that hype train and you're realizing this shit backfired. Now you want to act like, oh, you didn't mean what you said. At least Sonny keeping it stacked. She's stupid as fuck, but she keep it in the stack. She riding all the way through with it. Cause she dumber than a bitch. But if y'all acting like, oh, the right, they heard that and just took it left field. Y'all motherfuckers heard Make America Great Again. And this the first thing that popped in your mind. Ain't that a bitch? Y'all want to talk about somebody taking shit and going left field with it? Forgive us for thinking that defund the police meant defund the police. But motherfucking Make America Great Again means bring slavery back. Y'all dumber than a
Joy, I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, but I think that Sonny came up with a better slogan, reimagine the police. Yeah. That's a good slogan. It's more accurate.
Look at Joy punk ass trying to save face, nigga. Y'all was on that defund the police motherfucking bandwagon, nigga. Don't leave Sonny out there by herself.
Defund the police is not an accurate statement. It has to be more like, here's an accurate statement. Give me liberty or give me death. There you go. And I dated Patrick Henry, so I happen to know that's a good one. But the thing about it is it's like pro-choice also and pro-life. Those things don't work either. It should be pro-woman.
No, Joy. It should be pro-child or pro-responsibility. Fuck out of here.
They need to get a slogan that does not make people nuts. And
there they go again. They think it's the fucking slogans that's making us nuts. No, that works for you, Looney Tunes. The problem we have with pro-choice is that you're choosing whether to kill the baby or let him stay alive. That's what's making us nuts. Y'all left me, boy. They be trying to make you seem like you crazy, bruh.
Defund the police scared this country, and that's why so many Democrats
Well, that's what he's saying.
No, Joy. This shit scared the country.
Police gave several warnings declaring the group a riot and began to use pepper balls at the crowd. This is when the night took a turn. That's when several Molotov cocktails were thrown in the direction of the police line, falling short and hitting a protester whose feet caught on fire.
Tear gas and/or impact weapons. Leave area immediately.
Fireworks were set, and this is when tear gas was deployed to disperse the crowd. Protesters broke off into smaller groups and eventually regrouped at the park again. Police moved them into the neighborhood near Ventura Elementary School and used even more tear gas. Neighbors say they could smell the tear gas in their homes, and they say police shouldn't have pushed the protesters into their neighborhood.
So it's not working.
That's what
I disagree.
That's what Obama is saying.
I disagree.
You disagree because you're the dumbest bitch I ever seen in my life. You're stupid, bro. You're stupid. But are you willing to give up your security? Huh? I sincerely doubt it. You ain't gonna do all that. Stop the bullshit, man. But you disagree? Well, let's ask some of the black folk that's in Minneapolis right now. Listen to see how they feel. What they think about this shit.
asking for your help.
Maria Perry lost her son to gun violence in 2019.
Until you are impacted by that, I don't think you'll ever understand.
She was one of several speakers outside of Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey's office Thursday, demanding that city leaders step up their response to a rise in violence. Specifically, activists focused on the shootings and murders in North Minneapolis and what they call a lack of police response.
Treat us as equal human beings under the law who pay your salary. When we are in harm, when we are hurt, when there is something that is taking place, there is no one else for us to call.
That shit now. Where you was when they were talking about defunding them? Was you up there talking that shit then? Huh?
Spokesperson for the mayor said in part, Mayor Frey and Chief Arredondo have outlined clear and concrete steps to effectively address gun violence while responding to staffing challenges within the department. Among them, Mayor Frey has said officers in MPD have been reassigned to fill gaps in the department. The city also launched a violence interruptive initiative that does not involve police, aimed at stopping crime before it happens.
Stop a crime before it happens? What's some motherfucking Minority Report shit, man? Get the fuck out of here.
These activists say it's not enough and want more youth programming and economic opportunity for residents on the north side.
If you want safety and peace, invest in the human beings that make it places safe and home.
Williams asked the city council to defund the police by reallocating money to be used for community crime prevention initiatives.
Hold on. Wait a minute. She was out there talking about defunding the police, and now she whining about them coming to save her. That is crazy. You gonna talk about how you pay their salary and shit, but you was trying to get them fired. Now you want it back? Y'all be drunk. Talk about putting money into what it is? Some initiatives for the kids. You know what the best initiative for the kids? Raising them correctly. Why you want the government to raise the jits, man? They can't be the parents. Y'all motherfuckers gotta do that. Do y'all bear any responsibility for them being shit? Huh? The crime. The cops ain't showing up just to stop by. The crime calls for them. Maybe the black and brown communities need to turn down the crime. Then the cops stop coming around, my nigga. Stop being stupid, bro. Bro, look at him. Look at him. Now it's refund the police. We sorry. We fucking up. We ain't no. This is who run. Boy, them lefties dumber than a bitch. 4, 5, better get 4 more. Tell them dumbass lefties either get right or meet me halfway. I'm out.
Boys plain but never been fly. We rap circles round all of you guys. You want the truth, but they giving us lies.